Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. I said that wrong. My name is Dante D. Scribner Pratt, your host for today. Our guest today, please introduce yourself.
My name's Ian White. One of my favorite games to play would probably be, I would say Apex Legends.
That's nice, You know, what do you like about Apex?
What I like about Apex is it takes a lot of skill. It's not like Fortnite or Warzone where you can just use overpowered weapons and stuff like that. And the loot is like decreased. It's hard to find good loot, and rotating and all that. It's very skill based.
I play a bit of Apex on my free time, you know. Dabble in it.
I play on an Xbox, and I've been thinking about switching to PS4 because just Xbox, they don't have a lot of new games or anything. I've been playing the same games for a while now.
I agree. You know, they don't really get anything.
No exclusive games like.
Barely any.
Doesn't PS4 get like God of War and all that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They get all the good games, Gears of War, and what else?
Halo.
That's pretty much it. And there's no standouts, you know.
Like a series or just one game?
One game, just one specific game.
That's a hard one. Probably Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Really?
Yes, I love that game.
I don't know.
One of my top games I've ever played.
Top games you ever played? I don't know.
Just like the adventure and the style of the whole game just really intrigued me.
See, no, I've never seen it, but I tried Assassin's Creed. I don't know. It's just clunky.
It's not for you?
It's not for me. It's clunky. You know, it's the climbing. It's boring. You know, there's nothing to it.
No, but my dad, he fidgets on his phone sometimes, plays like little games on his phone, like maybe like Candy Crush or something, I don't know.
Candy Crush?
Yeah.
My dad used to play Donkey Kong back in the day. The arcade Donkey Kong, he never stops about it.
Actually, now that I think about it, my dad used to have like this little GameCube, played like Mario on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. The GameCube from 2005?
Yeah, I played on it.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. But that's all I got.
All right.
Our next guest, Aiden. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. You know, introduce yourself. You know.
I'm Aiden Sawsville. I'm a freshman at MAU High School.
I see. You know, since we're talking about games so much, you know, what's your favorite game?
I gotta go with Modern Warfare, multiplayer, and Warzone.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting pick. You know, I mean, you know, what's your favorite console?
I play on PS4 right now, but I'm getting a PC this summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
PC?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask about the specs, but.
I'm not really sure about that yet.
Oh, okay. If you could play one game for the rest of your life, what would you play?
That's a hard decision. Definitely wouldn't pick Warzone because it makes me too mad. But honestly, the first Last of Us game.
The first Last.
The story mode I'd play over and over.
Really?
Yeah.
Would it keep you intrigued the whole time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
I want to say I played it like 10 times already.
10 times.
Yeah, I played the second one a couple times now.
I see. That's an interesting pick. It's a story game, so I think the story would get like dry over time. But I guess, you know. Your parents ever play games?
Yeah, my dad's got his own PS5 downstairs.
Ah.
And he played games when he was younger.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting, you know. That's interesting. But that's all the time we got for today. So let's bring on our next guest. Surprise, we got two guests on now. How about you introduce yourself first?
I'm Chris. I'm in 10th grade and I go to MAU.
Ah, I see, I see. And what about you? What about you?
I'm Jaden Thomas. I'm in 9th grade. I go to MAU also.
Ah, I see. All right. You know, what's your favorite game?
I don't play video games.
You don't play video games. Why don't you play video games?
I did a few years ago, and then after a few Fortnite occasions of breaking things,
Wow.
I ended up not having any gaming equipment, and that's what got me here today. But I could have it, but I just don't, because I decided I'm gonna stop my rage days.
Fortnite brings the worst in us. Anywho, Jaden, what about you? What's your favorite game?
Probably Life is Strange.
Life is Strange. Interesting pick. I never heard that one. I thought I'd say some sort of multiplayer game. No, I see. What's your favorite gaming console?
If I were to pick, I'd probably say I would pick neither PlayStation or Xbox. I'd do PC.
I see. I can see why. Jaden, how about your console pick?
I'd go with PC also.
PC. That's fair. Has way more games on it. I can see why. If you could play one game for the rest of your life, what would you play, Chris?
Ark Survival. Yeah,
Ark?
That'd be pretty cool. If I had to play that my whole life, I might as well survive a bunch of times.
Ah, I see. That's fair. Teaches you to, yeah. Jaden, what about you?
I'd go with a similar game, Rust.
Rust. Okay. Interesting picks. Did your parents ever play games?
Yes, actually, my dad used to be like a huge arcade head. So he used to go to arcade all the time when they had it in Florida and stuff in the Miami Mall and all that. And that's when they had the big one too. So it's
Right.
like they had like all the old school games from like not 60s, but like from the 64 and up.
Yeah. My dad used to really love arcades too. Jaden, what about you?
Yeah, we have a bunch of Sega consoles and stuff from my parents. My dad used to play PlayStation stuff a lot.
Ah, I see. The PlayStation 1 or 2?
I think both.
Really? That's crazy. That's all the time we got for today, folks. But we do have one more guest today. The final guest for today. What is your name, sir?
My name is Kyle Goings.
How's it going? All right. What's your favorite game? That's what I'm talking so much about.
That is kind of a hard decision to make. I play a lot of games, but I think the one game I kind of like is the Resident Evil series.
Resident Evil. Really? I tried to get into it one time. Played Resident Evil 1. It was not fun. I'm kidding. It was fun. Okay. But what's your favorite console to play on?
Right now I'm playing on an Xbox, but in the future I'm probably going to do like maybe a PC or the PlayStation 5.
I see. I kind of have both, so I don't know. If you could play one game for the rest of your life, what would you play?
That's a hard decision as well. Probably Minecraft. It's a chill game.
I could see how you play it for the rest of your life. I could see. Honestly, that is one of the games I'd pick too. Did your parents ever play games?
My dad, I don't think so, but my mom does play a lot of games on her phone.
Yeah. So, that was all for today. That's all we got, pretty much. Bye.